Hey everybody, this is the long anticipated video of another trade-in I got from my fellow Sogaholic. He's out west coast, I'm here on the east coast. We met through the SOG Army site years ago. He has one of the largest SOG collections I've ever seen in my life. So a few weeks ago, y'all knew I got that Bowie 2.0. I had that like 4 years ago and I gifted it out thinking I'll replace it. And I never did get around replacing it. So one night, it was like a Sunday night or Friday night, I texted him. I said, hey, have you happen to have an extra SOG Bowie 2.0? And he says, I sure do. And I said, would you mind doing a trade up? He said, what you got? So we started talking. We did it. He says, this is kind of fun. It is, because all we're doing, we're paying shipping. Okay? Excuse the noise in the background. There's no good time to do this video. Anyway, we did it again. I had something that he had a list of ones that were on his wish list. Some of them I don't have, and they're just hard to find. But he'll get them. He's very good about that. But he had one that I wanted, and we traded up. So I'm going to do an overhead shot because he added on some other stuff in there. He didn't have to, but that's the way we are. It's this little SOG brotherhood type thing. You know what I mean? It's just it's a bond. And let's get started. I'm going to set the camera up, do an overhead shot. I'm probably going to make y'all wait to the very last minute. I'll show the other stuff he got me. It was a nice big bundle package. It took me 30 minutes to unwrap it, to unwrap everything. He's a good wrapper. Okay. Let me get set up. Okay guys, here we go. He threw this other stuff in. I'm going to show you. He didn't have to. Super nice. I got one of these, now I got two. These are nice tumblers. I believe they're still available. Stainless steel tumbler. Isn't that cool? Okay. He threw in a Sasquatch metal. There's a story behind that. Sasquatch. Love these things. Everyone needs to be happy. See, so that's what happens in this brother community. He just threw all this stuff. He didn't have to. Supreme, this is a decal. This is a brand, a line, a series that SOG did for a short time. They're worth a lot of money. You'll see them on eBay sometimes, Poshmark, Etsy. And the SOG tools, knives and tools, are red. And they're heavy duty, high quality. I don't own one. I have felt one in my hand, but this is a decal. He was one of the fortunate ones that was able to go to the auction of the SOG headquarters in Washington, and he bidded on a couple of offices and warehouse areas, and he got some really nice, huge cabinets. I'm telling you, he has the largest collection I've ever seen. He's got one room that's just full of SOGs and really nice display cases. Okay, so then he sent me these. He's a cook. He has a page on Facebook. Bourbon vanilla extract, vodka vanilla extract, and spice rum vanilla extract. That's for cooking, baking. I don't drink, but that's what that's for. Okay, now, check this out. I didn't even know they made one. This is the SOG sink. It's a belt buckle. You can remove this, it becomes a belt buckle, I'll show you. But this is set up with this heavy duty clip, which I like. That's a belt clip. This is a multi-tool. This is the one I wore for 5 years, check it out. This is the Sync 1. It's rusted, I had to retire it, check it out. It's small, it had just a couple of basic tools in it. It came out, but I had to retire it finally because I lost the little peg, which is on here, that goes in your belt loop. Okay, but it comes right out. You open it up and you got your multi-tool. Isn't that cool? Now, all those years with all the sweat, and you know I'm going to always say it, the exposure to salt water, that's something else, guys. It really is. So fits in like this, trying to. Let's put that away. Okay, this is the same thing. Okay, you push that button, it releases it out, and then you got your multi-tool. This one has a lot more. Okay, this one has a knife in there too. Just pull them out. all the tools multi-tool. Okay, isn't that cool? I haven't even been looking in the camera. I hope all this is going down. Fold it back up. He didn't have to do this, I'm telling you. Put it right here, push the button so it goes into the keyhole. It's locked in there, and there you go. And I love this heavy duty belt clip. This thing is heavy, it's got some weight. This was light, and I'm telling you, I wore this every single day. This was my belt buckle. I brought the leather belt out here, you know, for stropping when I need it, and I just set this out here, retired it. Okay, he sent me this multi-tool. This is the Q3. They made a Q1, 2, 3, and 4. I don't think they ever got to 5, but it's a baton. It's a baton multi-tool. Check that out. It's got all your tools. I'm not going to take them all out. It's got a pocket clip. It's very cool. Nice, slick design. Now I had the, I've shown this on my video, so I'm going to show it again. I had the Q4. This was like their upgrade before they quit making it. It's a magnetic leather case, very well done. This is the Q4. It's a step up because they included these bits. It's a little sleeve that fits in there, and the baton slips in here. It actually has a ratchet. Yep. And after that, it's pretty well the same thing as far as all the tools. Got a little extra bit there. The difference with this is, so you don't have to have the case. Put it in your pocket. The difference with this one is the ratchet. And this is the Q4. These are hard to come by. I love it. Pretty unique multi-tools. Set that off the side, went over that, over that, over that. Okay, here we go. Okay, first of all, this guy is an incredible craftsman on restoring firearms, the metal, the steel, and the wood. And he does a lot of other craftsman stuff. He's a great cook too. Anyway, I could smell it on this rag. He had this so well wrapped. It wasn't in the sheath. I'm going to save this cloth. Here's the leather sheath. Got your pouch. The crossover goes the right direction. And here we go. Isn't that something? This has been on my wish list for quite a while, and there's a story behind it. Back in the Vietnam era, the CIA, with the different special forces group, came up with these type of design knives. The other one was done by Randall, I believe. So Randall and SOG, it's the SOG agency. Okay, this is AUS-8 steel. And the heat treatment back then, guys, was different from, just trust me. This is like black tinny nitrate coated. It looks like it's blued almost. Check it out. It is razor sharp. Check out that choil. It's smooth. There's a reason behind that. And SOG, when they introduced this knife, in honor of that knife in Vietnam, they did an epoxy infused leather stack on here. They didn't have that back in Vietnam. They just had the leather, you know, leather stack. No protection. This blade has protection. But this has been on my list for quite some time, and I'm so thankful he had an extra one and was willing to trade. Okay, I won't mention what I traded yet. I will at some time. But I'm getting to where I'm appreciating the SOG history and these older SOG knives. And when this was on my list for quite a while, I missed out on it a few times. So I was able to get it for my collection. This goes in the collection drawer. I will not use it. This is made, you're going to look at it and say, what is that? This is made for close quarters fighting. That's what this is made for only. I mean, I'm sure they had to do something else, but this was their most of the encounters they had, and a lot of people don't know, most of them were close hand combat, eliminating the enemy. I'll put it that way. And this is what they use. That's what that was for. I know it sounds kind of heavy duty, but that's it. That's what it was for. Nothing else. Silence. Put it that way. But yeah, that's it. That's the sheath. This is going back in the house. I'm going to get rid of it out of the conditions out here in the shop. And I wanted to share that with you. And I'll do some more videos on it Sunday and probably one this afternoon. I hope you enjoyed it. This is the SOG Agency. It's in my collection now. SOG out.